What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Pay It Forward Garage. Today we're working on this Land Rover Range Rover HSC. This one is a 2008, and we're having issues with the ride height, basically the air system, the air ride suspension. So I'm going to show you guys a couple of things. We'll go from there. So first thing that you guys want to check, if you're having issues with your air ride, check on this screen here. And if you don't know how to get here, if you're in your home screen, you can go to the 4x4 info or this button right here. So in your 4x4 info, it will show you a diagnostic screen, and this shows you everything that's going on with your system. What's important is those little white lines there. That's going to show you the actual ride height. So if those are red, or if you see the ones way down, or one of them looks really goofy, or it's all freaking out all over the place, that's usually a good indication that the actual ride height position sensor is bad. So if you look at those little white lines, it'll tell you what's going on. And then you'll go out and look at the ride height position sensor, and I'll show you what that looks like. So up underneath each side, see if you guys can see this very well. On each side, that little box right there with that rod connected to your control arm, that little box is your ride height position sensor. So if you've got an issue where one of them is freaking out but your entire suspension is fine, your ride height position sensor is to blame. So if everything looks like this, it's not all aired out, but you're getting a fault on it and it's limiting you to 30 miles an hour, look on your screen, find which one's freaking out, and check your ride height position sensor. They're really easy to replace. They're not that expensive either. The other thing that I would recommend checking is if your system is completely aired out, if the whole thing is aired out and it's not working, you need to look for or listen for a leak. So on this one, we actually had an airbag that was bad. So all we did is we verified that all these sensors were correct. None of them were freaking out. They're all reading accurate. And then we drove it around, we let it air up, and we listened for the leak. And we found the leak on the front passenger side. And you can actually get airbags. Let me show you guys. The one thing about these is that the airbags are super hard to find, and we ended up finding just the airbag. Check that out. So that's just the airbag by itself, and it was only like 200 bucks as compared to buying the entire shock and airbag assembly. So we only ended up being out a couple $100 for the airbag. Not a big deal, and the airbag's not that tough to replace. You've got to take out, this one's already done. It was really late, so I didn't get a chance to do much, but you can see right there, it blew out the airbag. But what you'll notice, right up there is your airbag, is that airbag comes right off the top of the shock. You can see right up here, you can unbolt the actual assembly, pull it out, and you can take that airbag off and replace it separately. The other thing is if it's completely aired out, you don't have a leak on your airbags, there's also a breather fitting on the air compressor that's in the trunk. It's underneath your spare tire. I've seen sometimes those breather fittings get plugged from the inside and it can't exhaust any air, so it'll fault the system also. But overall, not too bad. Didn't take us too long to replace. I will say that it's nice to have a second set of hands to replace it, because it is kind of a awkward assembly. Guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate you being here. One more job on Pay It Forward Garage done. Have a good one, guys. We'll see you later.